Are you at a point to where you believe firmly that it is time to do something different? I mean, seriously, if you look around and if you see the same things, if you're getting the same results, same conversations, same fears, same doubt, then maybe it's time to start doing those things that you don't particularly like to do. Maybe that's the difference. Maybe you need to start doing those things that you have been traditionally afraid to try. Maybe that's the difference. In other words, if you want to see something different, you have to be something different. You have to do something different. Become the difference maker. You have that ability. Stop doubting yourself. Stop limiting God. Stop allowing your fears to dictate the decisions that you make or don't make. I want to offer an opportunity for you guys to sit with me live at least once a month, a couple of times a quarter. I will give you the calendar every first Friday of the month. We're going to get together between 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. and we're going to discuss everything that we talk about on a regular basis. You know, when I talk about health, I'm not just talking about your personal health, but that's where it starts. It starts with your personal health. That trickles over to the health of your relationships, not just your mate and or spouse, but just family, friends, the way you interact with others at work. All of this is also predicated by the way that you feel about yourself, your self-worth, your self-value, what you believe that you are worth in terms of your quality of life. This affects your pay grade. Believe it or not, there are people who are accepting less financially because they don't expect more from their own sense of self-esteem and self-worth. All right, so we have to develop a healthier self, a healthier psychological self, a healthier emotional and physical self. So remember, we're going to talk on Sundays at 6 p.m. Central Standard, live on Periscope, if you haven't downloaded the app. But I want, for those of you who are local, come and meet with me. I'll have special guests for you to meet, different people you can interact with. Let's exchange some ideas and create some opportunities that are always available to us, but we limit ourselves. For those of you who need to lose weight and get into better shape, text J42 to 972-639-4543. Let's get the weight off. If you look at all of these studies about high cholesterol and high blood pressure and cardiovascular disease and then dementia and brain disorders, which is the fastest growing disease that's on the rise to date. If you look at all of these impotence and all of these other chronic issues like diabetes and what have you, they all have a common denominator. They will always get back to losing weight, getting regular exercise, changing your diet. That's what we need to just keep that in the front of your mind. And if you need to refocus, we're going to get together. We're going to talk about relationships because the health of your relationship affects your overall health. The health of your finances. It affects your overall health due to stress. It affects your relationships due to stress and strain, trying to pay bills. But let's talk about earning some passive residual income on a part-time basis. Let's talk about how you can be in business for yourself. All right, you want to text J42 to 972-639-4543 to lose the weight. Text J42K for any other opportunities in going into business for yourself, partnering with me. Let's get together and talk to groups of people about getting better, looking better, feeling better, building confidence and self-esteem and self-worth. Let's talk about the health of your relationships and why you find yourself in these codependent type relationships where your partner doesn't necessarily want to even see you do better. Yet, you're okay with that because you have not elevated your sense of self-worth. Let's talk about it all. Let's have the whole conversation. I want to talk to men. I want to bring men back to the conversation about relationships. I want to bring masculinity back in style. I want to bring being ladylike back in style. These things are killing us slowly but surely. Let's have the entire conversation. You want to get in better shape? What are you going to do? You're going to text J42 to 972-639-4543. You want to talk about relationships? You want more information on when we're going to meet and have our live events? Text #relationships to 972-639-4543. You want to talk about going into business for yourself? Maybe earning some passive residual income on a long-term basis, setting your own schedule. You want to do that? Text J42K to 972-639-4543. Be the difference. Make the difference. You be the change that you want to see. Stop limiting yourself. Stop limiting your gifts. Stop limiting God. And as always, I wish you guys happiness. I wish you good health and many blessings. My name is Jay Jackson. I look forward to hearing from you.